You guys hear about the 10 Commandments? I always like pretending like I'm selling them. You want these 5 or these 5? There's a commandment that's keep holy the Sabbath day, which means you have to go to church every week, which is singular if you're a grammar head. And when you go to Catholic school, you're going twice a week. Doolies. And I remember asking my dad, I was like, why do we have to go twice a week? And he was like, oh, well, the weekday mass doesn't count. And I was like, well, what the fuck was that then? Like a church scrimmage? We gotta practice so we don't fuck up the Alleluia. Which, if you're not familiar, it's about a 1,400-hour-long song where you go, Alleluia, 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 Alleluia. It's very complicated, too. So it's a good thing. And then there's another song and that's also about 1,500, 1,600 hours, and it goes, Amen, Amen, Amen. You know it. Amen, Amen, Amen. And then some kid usually passes out on the pew. Just, and then you just keep going like life is fine. You're like, that kid's brain is bleeding. They're like, we have a Eucharist to eat. Yeah, rock on. I know my stuff. So I'm really glad we did that practicing. That was good. Could have used a couple extra hours in my math homework, but who cares? Also in Catholic school, the sex education is 0. The lesson is essentially, if you have sex before marriage, you're a dirty whore and you'll go to hell. And you're like, oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. But then what happens when you are in love with your high school boyfriend and you want to have sex so bad, but you don't want to be labeled a dirty, dirty, stinking whore for all of eternity? I was like, what is a girl to do? Thought about it. I said, I got it. I wrote a letter to God asking him if he could let one slide. Said, hey, mister, can you close your eyes for this one? He did not answer, but I did get a UTI immediately afterwards. So in a way, he did. He freaking did, you guys.